what about you ever heard of RoboRace? It's like an
No.
autonomous race car. Okay, so
It's like
RoboRace.
RC cars?
No, okay, kind of full size though. We're talking about
Okay.
full size cars, right? But they race
Yeah, that's
autonomously. So
crazy.
the teams are like these teams of engineers, right? There's like four of them.
I don't like it, man.
I knew you wouldn't like it. I told you. This is that good one.
So your
Fair use, fair use, fair use, by the way.
is, well, besides being
Look at that.
you cross the Batmobile and a dildo, this is RoboRace.
What did he just say? Yeah. Anyways, shout out to FP1 Will.
Damn.
Yeah. Fair. Give us a warning.
Yeah, like, give us a heads up, bro.
Its first autonomous
All right,
run
let's
up the
see what he
hill
got to
climb at
say.
the
I've been talking this whole time. Let's go back to.
All right.
So you're probably wondering what this is. Well, besides being what you get when you cross the Batmobile and a dildo, this is RoboCar, completing its first autonomous run up the hill climb at the 2018 Goodwood Festival of Speed. In fact, I was lucky enough to witness this event live, albeit secretly wanting it to plow at full speed into the barriers. Look, come on, you've got to admit, how funny would that have been? At this point, though, it really did look like we could be watching the future of motor racing, one where even the human element was removed as the world's biggest nerds battled in the digital domain to improve performance. But cut to 2022 and RoboRace is no more, briefly becoming a meme in the motorsport community before fading away altogether. So what exactly? Well, hey there, guys, I'm Will. Welcome to FP1. Let's see if we can work that out.
I don't think this would interest a lot of people.
No, that's what I was saying, dude. Like you talking about, we were going down that little this tech AI rabbit hole. Like, where does this all go, right? I was like, oh, well, let's bring it back to motorsport. It goes right here with this crap.
Yeah, because like, think about it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole point of racing, we like people in cars.
I don't know what would be the point of this, really.
There's nobody in the seatbelts.
It's like, yay, car. You're like,
here's the
you're
thing.
just cheering for a car that's going, like nobody's driving it.
But what about the error? Like, we like the fact that there's error in
Oh,
racing.
these made errors too. Did you see when that car like pitched and turned into the wall?
All right, now that was a computer malfunction.
No, that's an error. That would be the equivalent of an error in RoboRace, right? You're like watching and the car just fucking turns into a wall out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right. And so as the person watching it, you're like, uh-oh, somebody must have accidentally hit Control Alt Delete.
Look, he Control Alt. Look, he got the nerve to have on a racing suit.
Well, Lucas why do you have a racing suit on?
You got what you just.
That's Lucas Degrassi, man. He's a good driver, by the way.
He ain't doing nothing but typing 100 words per minute to get this damn robo car around the track as fast as he can, and he got the nerve to have on
a racing suit. I think he's actually one of like the principal people behind this stuff.
Supervisory board.
I don't like it, bro.
Yeah, he's on the advisory board.
Championship, however,
I'm a hater.
2015, it was announced that RoboRace would act as a support series for Formula E, with its first races taking place.
There's a dog on the track.
There's a dog on the track, right? So let's see if the car's gonna see. Look, I remember when they were releasing all of these images.
No windows.
Right.
But you don't need windows, I guess. There's nobody in the car. That doesn't seem right. They have wet tires on too.
Plays ahead of the FE round in Buenos Aires, consisting of just 2 DevBot cars, which look less finished than my final year university project. Hitting the barriers after apparently pushing.
See, that's what I'm saying. It just crashed into the barriers on its own.
Take a look at this clip from the event.
Oh wow, this is fun.
It doesn't look very exciting, does
exactly.
it? Regardless,
no,
the series
it doesn't.
On, debuting their Robo car on track later that year.
Are they controlling this with like a remote controller?
Dude, it's yeah. There's like I told you, there's like 4 or 5 people. You know, like the engineering team or whatever, right? They're just sitting there with laptops. Yeah.
But in fairness to the devs, they went back to their mum's basement and coded away. Speed like you saw at the beginning of this video. This may have looked like more of a success, but in reality, there was still a massive way to go. Just a month before, RoboRace opted to test their AI software against an actual human being. allowing pro drifter Ryan Turek
I
to
wish you would. I
track,
run that
then seeing
computer
how
out the
close his
track.
supposedly superior AI could get. Ryan, who only had a day's experience to practice the circuit, clocked in at a 1 minute 51.8. The car, meanwhile, was 26 seconds slower.
26.
While work on the Robo car went on in the background, a second version of the dev bot was still in the pipeline, as RoboRace turned its attention to its first season, dubbed Season Alpha in 2019. It was here that the series made its only good decision in its history and moved away from Formula E, choosing to race circuits in Europe and North America. Their hope for 10 teams, however, was still miles
See?
from reality, with just 2 cars racing once again, entered by the University of Munich and a company called Arrival.
Oh.
RoboRace companies, so I'm not sure they really count. Now I'll tell you how this season went, but I have no idea, as there's just no information about it online. And RoboRace probably didn't help themselves when they decided not to broadcast any of the events and instead just post heavily edited clips over on their YouTube.
Yeah, I never saw any of their actual races, dude. I'm sub to the channel. I'm like, never saw anything.
Have any idea how to market themselves as a brand? I mean, just scrolling through their
Their YouTube page needs some uniformity.
Well, dude, they don't really have it. They don't. RoboRace, they really don't have they don't have any reach.
They're not marketing it right. They should market it like some speed racer type shit because that look horrible to me. Just me. Their YouTube, like I know whatever. Their YouTube page didn't look too. It was the thumbnails. Like there were so many better ways to market their thumbnails.
Well, this dude, honestly, the thumbnail. The problem is the damn car and just the fact that Ryan Turek spanked one of those cars by 26 seconds.
Listen. You know why? You know why this could work, but I hate it. But it could work. The reason why is because what was that? What I used to watch? Robot Wars. I used to watch Robot Wars. Right?
Wars. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to watch that all the time in high school and middle school. Right? All the time. All they gotta do is market the same way.
You got, but dude, you gotta. It's got to be people who like racing. You know, I think if you incorporated some sort of VR component, right? So like you could like stick a VR thing on your head, and then you're inside the car, right? So everybody, if they did something like that, okay, I could
that's
see
good.
It.
Yeah, that could
right.
definitely
Like okay,
work.
so you see this car right here. Now we're all sitting here with our VR. So it's like, dude, we're all talking and all this crap. See, look, here's the guys right here. You see them?
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Yo, you got a good point there because if we all had like VR headsets and somehow we can kind of control it, but just have some type of input.
Yeah, like maybe like down the streets, like each person who I don't know pays to sit in the car. I guess they get the opportunity to hit the push the pass button or something.
But here's the thing though. There's a lot of I feel like there's more negatives than positives with this though, and the reason why is because I like the human error part. Aspect of racing, like I like the fact that people can overtake people because the other person made a mistake. Yeah. Also, with that being said, like, what about the overtaking? Like a lot of times, overtaking happens because somebody took a chance. Is the computer going to take a chance? Is it calculated? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, is it going to be?
That's what I mean. Like, this would be some of the most boring shit. I mean, what do you do? Do you hack the car in front of you? You know what I mean? Like, do these race teams consist of like one guy who's like a hacker, and so he's trying to like hack the communications of the other car, screw them up, and then so that they can dive inside or something. Otherwise, or maybe what you're doing is you're creating an AI driver essentially that has the ability to learn how to shoot a gap, right? Can calculate distance, speed, and they're showing you like this stuff right here, right? And sort of measuring.
In Mario Kart,
this is like the AI shit. Like
yo, so is this like create a player?
Huh?
Are you telling me like this would be something like create a player? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like in games, you can create a player.
Yeah.
And you can say this person is better, has more strength than this person. That's what it'd be like create a player.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, look, when you get to cars that drive themselves,
need to generate income as the reason behind this.
I don't like. What do you pretty much kind of it's sky's the limit, I guess.
For other autonomous projects for Arrival. And for the time being, it doesn't look like we'll be getting that racing series after all. That said, I'm not going to stay up all night crying about that. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up.
That's interesting.
Yeah, RoboRace.
Yeah, you would end up rooting for the team and not a driver. That's what Code 6 says.
Yeah.
That's very true. You would. I don't know. Guys, let me know what you guys think about it in the chat. If you like that, you want to see more RoboRace, let us know in the chat. I don't.
Well, I don't